Hi everybody, welcome to a Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody, and I am bringing forth the Aries reading for July 2018. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I'm going to introduce the tarot cards. We have the FAERIE Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. We have the FAERIE Magical Messages by Doreen Virtue. We have the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. And we have the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. They're going to clarify the FAERIE Tarot. The video for Pisces, there was cat hair all over my altar, so I had to roller. I didn't even realize how bad it was, so I actually watched the video, so I'm sorry about that. I wanted to tell you real quick. I apologize for my cat hair, my familiar. She's long-haired, and she's, well, let's just say she sheds, and, well, if you know anything about animals, you know they all shed. But I find hairballs everywhere she is, including my altar. She's part of it. She is my familiar. Okay, with that being said, this video is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this is a general collective reading, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. If you would like a more personal reading, you can contact me at acrosscall@gmail.com. You can get on my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, or you could, I don't know, get on Sacred Circle of the Crows and messenger me, or send me an email. Either way, there's a way to get a hold of me. If you would like a more personal reading, I'd be glad to offer that to you. I offer all kinds of readings. They're all in the description box below. It tells you how to send your donation to my PayPal. It tells you all the readings that I offer. And if there's one there that you would like that's not offered, we can figure that out, as well as the donation price. Alright, well, with that being said, let's get this reading started. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with the FAERIE Tarot. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July for 2018. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the energies coming in July for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018? Guides, angels, fairies, can you bring forth some messages about the energies that Aries is coming towards the sign of Aries for the month of July? Now, the month of July, there is 2 eclipses. There's one on a new moon in July, which is the week of the 15th, I believe. It's like, I don't know, 16th maybe, 15th, 16th, I'm not for sure. You can look on the calendar and find out, or get on the internet, Google it, they'll tell you. And there is, okay, the one on the new moon is a partial solar eclipse. The one on the full moon, there's also an eclipse on a full moon. It is a full moon lunar eclipse. And if you would like to know what your rising sign is, and where Venus and all the planets were in your sign, I forgot to mention this in my last video. Excuse me, my throat chakra is opening. If you would like to know what all them signs are, all you need is the time you were born and where you were born at. You don't necessarily have to have the time, but to get a more accurate to know where your planets were in your natal chart, you would have to have the exact time you were born and the place you were born. So you can Google that. It's freenatalchart.com. Pick the title of your choosing. I'm sure if you type in free, it'll all come up free. Then you can find out what all the planets were at the time of your birth. Because you may be, say you're a Pisces star sign, you could be a rising air. So whenever you watch these videos, if your star sign doesn't resonate with you, go to your rising sign. There may be a message in there. And the reason why I say that is because I am a Cancer sun and moon, but my rising sign is Gemini. And Venus was also in Gemini when I was born. So if I want to know anything about love, I go and watch my Gemini video. But sometimes my Cancer video has an important message for me, so I'll just watch them both. So if you are your sun and moon's in Aries and your rising Pisces and your Venus was in Cancer, then if you want to know anything about love, then you would watch that video. Alright, angels, guides, fairies. Aries, sun, moon, and rising for July 2014. Aries, sun, moon, and rising for July 2014. Where did that come from? Sun, moon, and rising for July 2018. I'm sorry about that. My throat chakra is really giving me a whirl today. I'm trying to get these videos done because July is right around the corner for one. For two, I'm not going to be here for the next 2 days. And then after that, when I do come back from my mini vacation, I have to go back to work. So I'm not going to really have time to try to get the videos out by July. I mean, I guess I could. I could probably do one a day after I get back. But being an empath, my energy gets zapped so easy. So, with that being said, let's go back to the Aries, sun, moon, and rising collective energy, please. What's coming towards them in July? Aries, sun, moon, and rising collective, please. And always remember, like I say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Because sometimes not everything resonates with everybody. There's different messages that come out, and there may be something in it for you. There may not be. If there isn't, check your rising sign. If you're looking for something in love, check where Venus was in your chart. Alrighty, let's shuffle these cards up 3 more times. 1, 2. I offer this reading, by the way, in my description box. I offer a fairy reading. I think it's $29. But if you're on Facebook, yesterday I posted a special reading for a special price, and occasionally I will do that. So please jump on my Facebook page or Sacred Circle of the Crows. I may offer something on there. I always post my YouTube videos on there, and sometimes I'll even post one card readings. I'll pull a couple cards and post them and tell somebody what they're about, because sometimes Spirit just says, hey, there's a message you need to deliver. Alright, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Alright, 6 cards please. What's July energies is coming towards Aries, sun, moon, and rising? Okay. Alright. 5 more cards, please. 5 more cards, please. 5 more cards, please. The Capricorn full moon is coming. It'll be here either somewhere between tonight and tomorrow night. Feel free to leave a message in my message box on my YouTube channel if you know, if something resonates, I'm always open to messages. I love seeing them. Makes me happy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Don't forget to like and follow my Sacred Circle of the Crows page. Oh wow, we got some leapers. Where did that one go? Oh, it landed in. That's funny. Alright. I don't know if any more popped out. If I told you where that landed, that was hilarious. I have a little basket over here sitting with stuff in it. Like my wands are in it. My candle holders are in it. I have just some little things in it. Some candles actually are in it. There's in it, this card here, the Six of Pentacles, landed right in it. Alright, so 2 more cards, please, Spirit. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Give me 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Well, there's one. One more. Oh, we got 3. So we'll just put these down here then. Might as well try to get one more. See if I can pull one more out. Can I pull one more out, fairies? Just 1 card, not 12. 1 card, please. So we can make it even. 1 card, please. 1 card. That's 2. Alright, we'll take it. Alright. Alright, so let me introduce you to what popped out. Alright, so the first card that popped out was the King of Summer. Okay, the King of Summer is the same as the King of Cups in traditional tarot. It says honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Alright, so we got some masculine energy there, and I'm looking at him. He's definitely looking towards you, I can say, like towards the front, like towards you. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so the second card that popped out was the 3 of Winter. Okay, it says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. In traditional tarot, that's the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Okay. The one that leaped, and I do mean he leaped, was the 6 of Autumn. It says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely and repaying a debt. 6 of Pentacles, traditionally. The next one is the 5 of Spring, or the 5 of Wands. And it says, opposing goals arising from difficult opportunities, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. If it looks like they grab flowers and they're like playing swords with it, like, you know what I mean? One has one sword, one has the other, and they're battling. The 8 of Summer, or the 8 of Cups. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And in this card, I don't know how well you can see that, but she's walking through the darkness towards the light. And it is a she, so it's a feminine energy. So I got, so far, 2 masculine, 2 feminine energies. 3 feminine energies, actually, as soon as I pull this out. This is the Ace of Winter or Ace of Swords. I love how she's in a purple dress. Purple is all about our intuition, our crown chakra, our third eye. Okay, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. The Ace of Swords or Winter. The next card that popped out was the Ego card or the Devil. Illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. The Prince of Spring, which is the Knight of Wands. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Looks like he's hopping on his bunny, and it is a bunny, through the weeds. Bunnies are about, well, my thing is, when I think about a bunny, I think about how they procreate, how passionate they are to procreate, to bring in new birth, so to speak. So that may resonate with somebody. The last card that popped out, well, next to the last card that popped out was the Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. The Four of Autumn is Four of Pentacles. Okay, and then we got a Downer card here. And it is the Nine of Swords or Nine of Winter. And look, she's really up looking at the moon. It's dark out. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Alright, so I'm going to say that this may be a particular message to somebody. I did just do a full moon reading where it was in the top row. Somebody was worrying about something, so maybe it has something to do with the moon coming. Maybe watch that video. There may be a message over there for you. Alright, so let me take a gander here. And okay, before I do that, we're going to add up the numbers. So we got 6, 3 is 9, and a king would make 10. 10s are about endings and new beginnings. 10, you're ending everything. You're starting back over at 0. Okay? So you got the 1 and the 0 add up to 1. 1 is about manifesting. 1 is about your wishes, what you're putting out there, what you're thought, what you're thinking, what you're speaking, you're putting out into the universe, so you're going to get back. Okay? The second row adds up to 8, 9, and 5 is a 14, a number 5. 5 is about change. But when I see 5s, I dread it because it's a conflicting change. Like it's a tower moment, so to speak. Like the cosmos is coming in and somebody's going to cause some conflict, or the cosmos is going to bring the tower in to shake you up for a change. Okay, so then we got 4, 15 is 19, and the prince is 20. So 2 plus 0 is 2. So 2s represent partnerships, and they also represent decisions. And then we have the 9. I don't really know where it fits in unless we add them all together. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 and 5. 10, 5, and 2. 10 and 7 is 17. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. So there's some kind of change coming. Overall. That's the overall numerology energy. Alright, so I really don't see too much good in this, and so far in this fairy reading. There's a couple of good cards. And I just noticed something else. Pretty much every row this way adds up to an 11. 6 and 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. 5 plus 15 is 10. If you want to add the king, you got an 11. So this is the only one that I didn't add up the prince on. But there's a lot of 11s. So there's some kind of manifesting coming on. I see some kind of manifesting. Maybe manifesting a conflict, possibly. And the reason why I say that is because you got the 5 of spring. The 5 of wands is about... Wands is action card. Okay? So 5s, I said, are about conflict. So there's some kind of conflict coming, I feel. Okay? Alright, so you got a cup. You got all the signs on the board. That's a good thing. You got the cups, swords, wands, and pentacles. You got one major arcana. It's the devil card. Alright, well, the first thing I'm noticing is beside the King of Summer, you got the 3 of Swords, which represents heartbreak. The 5 of Spring, which represents conflict. And then you got the Devil underneath it. So if I'm going to read it this way, we got the King of Summer and the Devil mirroring one another. So to me, this person's a player. This King of Summer is definitely carrying the player energy, okay? And the reason why I say that is because you got the 3 of Winter beside him. You got the 5 underneath him. So there's definite player energy. Definite, okay? And you got the ego, which the devil can represent several things. It can represent an illusion of being trapped. It could represent somebody cheating. It could represent arrogance. It could represent getting caught up in fear and worry. Caught up in fear and worry. So Aries is if this is you carrying a passionate, carrying this romantic energy, and you are in a third party situation, you need to get out of it. Because it's not something that's good for you. Okay? That's one thing I'm picking up. That's one message. I also am feeling that the King of Summer, whoever's carrying this water energy, is definitely desiring some kind of clear-cut communication. They want to communicate with you. They are a bit challenged because you got the 5 of Spring and the Ace of Swords. They're a bit challenged about following their desires. Maybe because they got their heart broke. You need to find a balance. Find a balance in your income. Because you are going to have a little bit of money coming in. Or maybe you borrowed money. And you need to find a way to balance the money you got coming in to the money you got going out. There's some kind of a challenge coming. Because you got the ego and you got the 4 of Autumn. So maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe you're going to borrow money. And now you're fearing that you're not going to be able to pay it back. But you're going to. You're going to definitely, you're going to manage that. But you got to find some balance, okay? There's no need to worry about it, because you're going to do it. However, the King of Summer, you cheating fool. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it's showing up in a reading, because below the desiring, you have a passionate relationship. You also are surrounded, this passionate relationship for this Prince of Spring. Let me move this and see if you can see that any better. See the Prince of Spring right here? Okay? You got the Ego card beside it. Okay? You got the Ego card beside it. So you're definitely, I see a third party situation. I totally see it. And you may be desiring to, maybe you're desiring to communicate with somebody you're interested in, possibly, and you're worried that they're not going to accept you. Okay? Alright, we're going to put you back up here now. Okay. So we're going to clarify using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Diggin. Clarify Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. These cards. I would say that, yeah, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you have some water energy around you that is definitely being unfaithful. I see unfaithfulness, and I see it's going to cause conflict, and you're going to desire to, maybe some kind of communication is going to come in and change it. You're going to want to make major life changes. Maybe you're going to want to step out of that player energy and start something new and fresh. But maybe you borrowed money and you're afraid that, you know, you're not going to be able to pay it back, or, let's see, you're worrying about something. I would be too. Look at these cards. There is definitely, I feel some player energy. I'm really feeling the player energy. Somebody is being unfaithful. That's what I see coming for energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July. This is just what's laid on the board. Once I get the clarification cards out there, it may turn around. It may not be player energy. Maybe you were played, or maybe they were played, or, you know, or maybe you're the one playing, or maybe whoever you're messing with is messing around on you. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying it's happening. Please don't take it. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But one thing I gotta say, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, if you are feeling that energy, please trust your intuition. There's a reason why you're feeling it. Okay? Alright. Clarification on the cards. Clarification, please. For Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries for the month of July 2018. Alright. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright. Let's clarify the top row. The King of Summer, the Three of Winter, and a Six of Autumn. Let's clarify all three of them. Clarify the first three cards. King of Summer, the Three of Winter, and a Six of Autumn, please. Clarify, please. Clarify, please. Alrighty, well, this kind of explains it a little bit. Okay, so what I foresee this isn't necessarily somebody cheating, as I see there could be a third-party situation, but I'm seeing that it's more heartbreak, because these are the cards that are come out of being clarified. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We got the Queen of Pentacles, again, Earth sign. I told you, there's feminine, masculine energy. I see them both. I can feel it. We got another Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. And we got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing. Okay, now I can see why the 5 and the ego come out. Okay, so that first message about somebody cheating could be a specific message for somebody. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing now. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, and I asked to clarify the top row. So, the first thing I'm seeing is 3 people. The King of Summer, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So, there could be your third party situation. Not necessarily that somebody's cheating. Maybe somebody wants to communicate. Somebody's coming towards you, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And they want to communicate how they feel. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because you got the Five of Pentacles, and that's a feeling of being left out in the cold. Okay, so I see a third party. I do see a third party situation. Not necessarily somebody's cheating, but there's definitely some masculine and feminine energies. There's a lot of masculine and feminine energies on this board. Okay? So, somebody definitely wants to commit and communicate, which is the Six of Pentacles. That's harmony. That's about movement forward. Okay? So, somebody's in a third party situation, or maybe they're not in a situation at all. Maybe they're going to have some people coming back from their past. They is going to cause them to sit and think, or maybe bring up some old feelings, some heartbroken feelings. Okay? But what I like about seeing the King and Queen come out on the first row is the fact that they're a couple. Okay? They're both balanced. They're both grounded. Okay? They're both earth. They both have earth energy. Okay? She's very intuitive. She reminds me of the Empress. He reminds me of the Emperor. Okay? Twin flames. Twin flames, baby. Check that out. Four of Wands. That's about partnerships. Okay? That's why I think I'm seeing all the 11s in this reading. So, there possibility could be communication from your twin flame about the reason why he left you out in the cold, or maybe he wants communication of why you left him out in the cold, but he is definitely desiring this communication. And it's going to come in quickly. He's going to come in quickly and tell you how he feels. Okay, there possibly could be sex, because it is connected with the desires card. Okay, and it is connected with a passionate relationship. These 3 cards are touching. Okay, so there is definitely some kind of friskiness going on, so to speak. So what I'm feeling is whoever this King of Summer is and the energy, they're going to bring in conflict. Okay, there's definitely some kind of opposing conflict. Okay, You need to stay balanced because you do have the Four of Autumn. Okay? Please find balance. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish, but please make sure that you stay balanced. Okay? Now I kind of understand why the Nine of Winter popped out. Somebody is staying up late worrying. Could it be the King of Summer? Absolutely. Could it be the King of Pentacles? Absolutely. Could it be the Queen of Pentacles? Absolutely. Okay? But it's unfounded. You don't need to worry. Maybe he's worrying that maybe that's why the Nine of Winter come out, because he's worrying because he got left out in the cold. Okay? And maybe he's worried that you won't take him back, that you don't desire him. But there's going to be some kind of conflict over some communication. Let's see what else comes out. Let's clarify the second ray. The Five of Spring, the Eight of Summer, and the Ace of Winter. Clarify the Five of Spring, Eight of Summer, and Ace of Winter, please. Clarify the second ray. Five of Spring, Eight of Summer, and Ace of Winter. He's desiring a soulmate. Okay? Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So it's going to come in quickly. The change is going to come in quickly. And what's he desiring? His soulmate. His twin flame. Let's get a couple of more cards on that. A couple of more cards on the Five of Spring, the Eight of Summer, and the Ace of Winter, please. Wow, these cards are just freaking flying everywhere. Another one flew in that container. Alright, but before I show you that one, we're going to check these ones out. Alright, so I asked to clarify it. We got the Knight of Cups. So somebody's got a love offer. The High Priestess. The Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Fool. Isn't that just beautiful? I love the Fool. Alright, so remember I said there's going to be some kind of conflict about communication. Okay? And it's going to come in quickly. The communication is that the Knight of Pentacles that's carrying the Summer, King of Summer energy, or both of these gentlemen are going to come in and they offer you a cup. They want to be with you. Okay? They're going to come in out of the blue. We got the High Priestess, which is representative of a Cancer. And she's sitting on the moon. I'm feeling moon energy again. I've been feeling moon energy with all these readings. It's like this High Priestess is a portal. Like there's some, I'm telling you, there's some kind of a portal opening. I can't explain it. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling this for a while. Alright. So there's some kind of a message coming. The Knight of Cups is coming in. He's going to want a new beginning. That's what the clarity is. The clear-cut communication. He desires to start anew, to take a risk with you. That's what he's communicating. He loves you and he wants to take a risk with you. And it's a secret right now, but it's going to come out. Because he's going to come in out of nowhere. I do have to add that. And he wants to take that risk. What did I say? What was the first number that I popped up? Was 10? Didn't I say that? A 10? And didn't I say the 10 was an ending of a cycle? This card literally grew wings and flew. There we go. The ending of a cycle. The world. The world. Number 21. That is a beautiful reading, Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising. So somebody's going to come in and somebody's going to cause some conflict. Okay. Maybe they're in conflict because they're in their head. Because they had their heart broke once before. And they're indecisive. And they're worrying about it. They're up late worrying about it. Okay, they're up late worrying about whether or not you're actually going to give them another chance. So, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is the energy coming towards you. You got some kind, I believe, a twin flame energy coming towards you. Somebody's going to come forth and tell you that they desire you. They want to basically end the conflict. They're up late worrying about the fact they feel that you're not going to want them. That's why they're conflicted. But they desire you. They're passionate about you. They definitely want a new beginning with you. They want to take that risk. The High Priestess knows that. She's very intuitive. She's the keeper of secrets. And it's going to come in very quickly. If not not in July, I'm going to say August, because I have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 is August. Wands is a fiery sign. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And August is Leo. Okay? So if it doesn't happen in July, it is coming quickly. Alright? So somebody that has romantic energy towards you, probably the King of Pentacles, has romantic energy towards you. It doesn't mean that they're an earth sign. They could just be carrying that grounding energy, but that passionate energy. And even though they had the broken heart, they want to reach out. Maybe that's why they feel that they got left out in the cold, because they didn't communicate and they stayed stuck in that broken heart. Okay? But they definitely desire you and they want to communicate with you. But with the communication is going to come a little bit of conflict, because I could see somebody else being in there. There's another energy in there swirling around. I can see it. But there's an ending of a cycle coming. Some kind of a union. I mean, right off the bat, I got the King and the Queen of Pentacles on the first line. So maybe he feels he's heartbroken because he got left out in the cold. Maybe he feels he got left out in the cold because of his ego. He's up late worrying about it. Somebody's definitely up late worrying about something, because they want to communicate, but they're afraid to. Their ego got the best of them. Alright. I really don't know I don't think I need to clarify, but well, we might as well clarify the last row. Ego, Prince of Spring, and a Four of Winter. See if anything comes out. Clarify the last row. Ego, Prince of Spring, and Four of Autumn. Two cards popped out. The Queen of Wands. She is a fire energy. She's very passionate, very creative. She's got orange and yellow, which is your sacral and solar plexus chakras. and the Strength card. And this is finding balance within yourself, taming the lion. And if you look, she's got the infinity symbol above her head. And I'm saying she because there's a feminine on it. It's a divine feminine. And the Queen of Wands popped out. So, yeah, there's definitely feminine energy in the bottom row. Okay? So, I would say that, you know, somebody desires to be intimate or be in a passionate relationship with you. And the Strength card also represents a Leo. Leo the lion, so to speak. See the lion on it. Leo the lion. It also is representative of Leo, sorry. Excuse me. So the Strength card also represents Leo, Queen, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe your Venus is in Leo. You may want to check that out. Aries rising, Sun, Moon, collective. See where your Venus lies. Maybe there's a special message there for you in the Leo sign. But again, Leo starts the end. Check this out. Leo starts the end of July. The end of July is the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay? So, I'm not going to do any more clarifying. I think the messages all come out that's meant to come out of that. We're going to move on to, because I'm really curious about the Romance Angel cards now. Since the Twin Flame cards come out. 2 of them come out. Actually, there's 3 proofs that this is Twin Flame energy. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. That's definite Twin Flame energy. That's confirmation. So, is your Twin Flame due to come back and he's going to confess how he feels? That's what I'm seeing. There's an end of a cycle coming. A new beginning. Clear-cut communication. Possibly the end of worrying. But somebody's definitely up late worrying about it. Somebody definitely desires communication. But there's probably going to be conflict because I see another person right off the bat. I see 3 people. There's a lot of masculine and feminine energies in this reading. So there's possibly going to be a union. I hope so. Blessed be if so, because I'm still waiting for mine. Patiently, too, I have to add. That's why I'm threw myself into my spiritual business, because otherwise I'd have been sitting around going stir crazy, trying to come up with reasons why he doesn't. He's not here yet. And that's not the energy that I want to carry. So, with that being said, Romance Angels, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages can you bring forth for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018? What messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018? July 2018. Sun, Moon, and Rising. July 2018. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, July 2018. Romance Angels. I don't think you really need to spit out a card. This reading pretty much says it all. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Aries. I love it. It turned around on me. I love the fact that there looks like there's some kind of a union coming that's destined. But I do see, like I said, somebody causing some conflict. So please be careful with that. Be prepared. But I don't think you'll have to worry, because I think once you 2 get together, you'll stand strong. And the stronger you are, the more balanced you you are, the more you'll repel that negative energy. And another way to repel it, if you're not with your twin, carry black tourmaline. That's a perfect way to repel it. I carry it because I'm empath. With that being said, Romance Angels. 3 cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018. Okay, what cards do you have? 3 cards, please, Romance Angels. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. 3 cards. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess I get what I get, huh? Last time I asked for 3, I got 6. Oh, okay. Put this over here. Beautiful. These cards could not have been more, how do I say that? They blend. My cards have a tendency to blend together, okay? So, present energy, I'll say, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Remember I just said that about I have to keep my mind occupied because, you know, and look, it looks like she is doing a ritual at her altar. Like she's putting flowers there, like flower essences. You know, and she's dressed in a little headband, and which is blue or teal. You may want to look that up. That could be significant to you because it's really standing out. Make sure you stay optimistic. Please don't be down in yourself. Or even if the King of Summer, whoever's carrying that summer energy, that Cups energy, does decide to come in and cause conflict, still stay optimistic. Please, because there's a reason for it. Maybe that's the challenge that the divine masculine or divine feminine needs to push them forward. Okay? So the next card was keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations. See Cupid shooting his arrow. I feel that those are 2 messages that should be together. So stay optimistic and keep an open mind, because July, it seems like it's going to be a really crazy month for all of us spiritual people, let me tell you. Alright, so what I say about a passionate relationship, check this out. Passion come out. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So stay optimistic, keep an open mind, be passionate. And we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Maybe you're going to go to a wedding and find your soulmate. Maybe you and your soulmate are going to go to a wedding. Maybe you and the other person are going to go to a wedding and your soulmate's going to be there. Maybe you're going to finally get married to him or her. Or maybe you're going to perform it. Who knows? I'm an ordained priestess, so I could very well perform a marriage. I'm not saying that this is my reading. I'm just throwing that out there. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. By all means, you know, I'm not trying to give somebody some kind of hope if it's not going to happen. I want to give you hope. I'd love for everybody to come together with their twin flame and find joy and happiness. Alright, last set of cards we're going to use is the magical messages from the fairies. We're going to see what they have to say. Magical messages of the fairies. What messages do you have forth for the Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries. Magical messages for July 2018 for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Aries for July 2018. What messages do you have? What messages do you have? Magical messages from the fairies. What messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Top off this beautiful reading. Man, did it have a hell of a turnaround. Holy bejesus. Alright. One more shuffle and then I'm going to cut. Alright. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'll take that one. It seemed like it wanted to jump off. So, 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Or 3. That works. Okay, the first card that kind of slid off was debt paid off. An old weight and habit of debt is lifted from your love life. You know what I'm getting from this? Karmic. Debt paid off. Karmic debt paid off. You know why? Because your soulmate, your twin flames coming in. That's why it popped off. So that could definitely be a significant message for somebody. Remember, right off the bat, I felt that third party situation. That there was 3 people involved, because the King of Summer and then the King and the Queen of Pentacles, definitely third party. So a debt's going to be paid off. I guarantee that's a debt, a karmic debt. But you also did have the 6 of Autumn, which is unexpected inflow of money too. So, you know, just take it as it resonates. But I'm feeling karmic. Your karmic debt's going to be paid off. That could resonate with one. That could be a particular message for somebody. Alright. I doubt it though. The next card that popped out was walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that are opening for you. Definite karmic. 100% your debt's going to be paid off with your karmic relationship, but you got to walk away because your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Okay? So if you're wishing for it, it's a coming, baby. It's a coming. Okay, and the last card that popped out, this could be a particular message to one little person, is it's called dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Okay? That could be a particular message for somebody in particular. But what I have to say to that, and this is just something that I've learned because I'm a big meat eater. I like my burgers, a chicken, and not necessarily a pork person, but I do like my meat. And I like cheese, okay? And I like milk. Those are all heavy foods. They all keeps your energy weighted down, okay? And one of the ways to find balance with your twin is your vibration has to raise, okay? You have to raise that vibration. In order to raise that vibration, well, one way to raise that vibration is to change your diet. Eat more fruits, eat more vegetables, things that don't weigh you down, things that are not as hard on your digestive system, okay? As humans, we suck. We have our used cars. If we don't change the oil on a daily basis, it has a tendency to break down. Well, that's exactly how our bodies are. If we don't take care of them, they have the tendency to break down. Okay? So, Maybe somebody's wishing for the wedding. Okay, you very well can get it, but I definitely see a karmic relationship debt being paid off. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope the messages resonated with you. Like I said, if this didn't, check out your rising sign, or maybe you're not a moon Aries. Check out your moon sign, because there could be a particular message in that video for you. Let's see. Make sure there isn't anything else that's coming through. Alright, there isn't. Alright, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general message. Take what resonates. If it doesn't, leave it. And if you would like a more personal reading, please contact me at acrowscall@gmail.com, or jump on my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows. You can get a hold of me through Messenger. But at the top of my at the top of my YouTube page, there's a link that'll take you to the Sacred Circle of the Crows, and there's also a PayPal link where you can put your donations. Look in the description box. There is readings that I offer. If there is a particular kind of reading that you're looking for and it's not listed, we can figure it out, and I'll do that reading for you. With that being said, blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.